Hey, what's going on, everybody? Blitzball Champs back here with a brand new video here on the U to the Tube. All right, so week 10 in the Carolina Panthers 2020 season. All right, it's time for round two against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only this time we're going back home to Charlotte for this game. So, uh, let's get right into this. Um, let's look at some injury report. So we already know that don't expect Christian McCaffrey to play in this game. He's still week by week nursing a shoulder injury that he suffered near the end of the last game last week against the Chiefs. So he's pretty much week by week and is listed as doubtful. Brian Burns was a limited participant. We had a couple of folks that were limited participant or did not practice. So looking at the list, we had did not practices from Chris McCaffrey, Russell Okung, Ian Thomas, and Stephen Weatherly. The only one that wasn't injury related was Ian Thomas. I think it also mentioned Tahir Whitehead as well, I think on Wednesday, but did practice on Thursday, if I remember correctly. Um, we have limited participants from Reggie Bonifon, who just got signed to the active roster, Jeremy Chin, Marquise Haynes. Those were the main three. And, and Brian Burns, of course. And then we got full participants from YGM, Dante Jackson, Mike Davis. So, really hoping that Brian Burns will be good to play Sunday. Um, Jeremy Chan is a positive sign. He was a limited participant. That's a positive sign. And so is Reggie Bonifon, which I really hope to see these guys back out there because we could use Reggie Bonifon, especially to help share the load with Mike Davis. We could definitely use Reggie Bonifon. It's like I've been saying the whole entire time. Reggie Bonifon's good. He just needs opportunities, and he's shown that he can run the ball. So I just feel like he needs opportunities. He needs carries. So hopefully he'll get the opportunity to be utilized, especially in Christian McCaffrey's place, along with Mike Davis. Jeremy Chin, he was greatly missed in the previous game. So hopefully he'll be able to get back out here because we're going to need him. This is another division game. We got a chance to split with the Buccaneers. Okay. Um, Getting into this game as a whole on what Carolina is going to need to do. If anything, looking at the Saints, the previous Saints versus Bucks game, the Saints were very aggressive and they were firing on all cylinders. I mean, Tom Brady was pressured, got sacked 3 times, threw I think 3 interceptions, and Tampa Bay struggled in the running game. They didn't even have a receiver get over 100 yards receiving, and they did terrible in the running game. And that's exactly what Carolina needs to do on defense. But the thing is, the defense has been very inconsistent all season. Um, Bucks have a lot of weapons still. We still can't ignore the weapons that they have and the team as a whole. This is still a 6-3 team. Folks can say Bucks are trash this, Brady is trash that, but they're 6-3 for a reason. Let's remember that. They're 6-3. They were at one point leading the division, but Saints are back on the up and coming. So keep that in mind. This is a game to really be taken seriously. But seeing at how they did in the Saints game should give y'all hope. especially considering how Carolina did against the Chiefs, even though it wasn't a victory. I understand that. But we have a good chance at beating this team. But they need to be taken seriously. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Shaquille Barrett, Gronk, Brady, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, like all these people need to be taken seriously. They need to be targeted. Especially the offensive weapons on defense, because the last couple of games, like we've given opponents top offensive weapons plenty of stats. Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelsey, like the evidence is all there. So, just got to keep that in mind on defense. Got to really do your scouting and really keep an eye on these targets and don't give them a chance to blow up. When it comes to the offense, like I said, we're back to not having Christian McCaffrey for this, but I still feel like we have enough to do some damage. I really, really want to see DJ Moore bust out like he is known to do. It's been a while. He's been kind of cold these past few games. So I really hope to see DJ Moore really blow up in this game. 100 yards, get some touchdowns. I need to see him blow up. Now, Robbie is going to get his, no doubt. Robbie's been doing well. He's been consistent. He's going to get his. But I really need to see DJ Moore shine in this game. So I really hope they can get him some touches, some grabs. It's really going to be necessary in this offense. Curtis Samuel. Hopefully he has another good game. He had a great game in the Chiefs game. So I really hope to see him blow up as well. And he's been a pretty reliable third down option to go to. So I really hope that he continues to get used well. But, another thing is going to have to come down to is the offensive line, which they did a pretty good job. They did a pretty good job in the previous game. I will give them that. They did a pretty good job even going up against the Chiefs. I got to give them credit for that. But consistency is key. Now, ultimately, defense has to be aggressive in the blitzing and getting pressure on Brady. Now, also keep in mind, which I failed to mention earlier about weapons, they do have Antonio Brown. Now, some may say the chemistry between Brown and Brady is questionable, whether it's, on the field or whatnot. But Antonio Brown is still a threat. There is a reason why he's been known as one of the best wide receivers to play the game. So just because he hasn't busted out, don't sleep on him. He's still a threat. Defense needs to be very aggressive and consistent the whole entire game. We need to get off the field. That's something this defense has struggled to do all year long. They have to get off the field. It can't be just pivotal moments where they can, just out of nowhere get a key stop. It's got to be more consistent. Otherwise, Brady is going to have a field day all over our defense. And that's a veteran. One of the best quarterbacks. As much as I don't want to admit that, there's a reason why he has as many championships as he has. So just keep that in mind. But hope to really see a strong pass rush. Really get Tom Brady flustered and cause turnovers. It's one thing we couldn't do in the previous game against the Chiefs. We couldn't get any turnovers. With as bad as this defense has struggled in consistency, I really think being able to get turnovers will really help boost their confidence even more. So I hope to see a lot of blitzing and just coverage wise. I really hope we get Jeremy Chin for this. Really going to need him. Sam Franklin, if he gets a chance to play, I look forward to seeing that because he did pretty well in the Chiefs game. He did well. So hopefully he'll get a chance to shine. But and I believe I don't know what the status is on Justin Burris, but I believe he is designated to return off the IR. So if I remember, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's designated to return. So he might be able to return and play in this game. But hopefully Reggie Bonifant will get a chance to play and just really see how this offense can do. But my main concern, of course, is the defense. Main concern is the defense. But like I said, Teddy Bridgewater is, like I said before in my previous video, I have even more respect for him now, especially after that 4th and 14 play where he ran to get the first down in the Chiefs game. And if it's one thing it's safe to say about Teddy Bridgewater, he does his best to not turn the ball over. His stats may not be elite level for a quarterback, but that man does an excellent job in doing his best not to turn the ball over and just trying to make the best decisions. That said, I hope that receivers will be able to get open deep. Hopefully, we'll see some deep passing game. Some say that, I doubt it, but it would really, really help. But we'll see. We'll really see. Like I said, there's still a chance. I know we got this game, and then I believe 2 more games before the bye, because I believe week 13 is the bye. So we got Bucks, Lions, and then Vikings. So that should be doable. That should be doable. If everything goes well, this could be three straight wins, which would be excellent. That would put the team at an even 6-6. So I was thinking about what Unc said, who's part of the Big Cat's crew. He predicted 10-6. Well, in order for that to happen, they're going to have to win out. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts on this upcoming game? The second round against Tampa Bay. We lost to them the first time in Tampa Bay by a score of 31-17. So, what do y'all think about this game? Think we have an even better chance of winning? Think it's about the same? What are y'all's thoughts on what's necessary in order for Carolina to pick up the win? But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have. Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And thank y'all so much for watching and for all of your support. This is Blitzball champ Jason Ingram signing off. Everybody have a blessed upcoming weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Laters.